You should have kept it long ways.
No, because it's too wide.
Oh.
So, this is the motor. So again, I think he said it was a 540 big block Chevy. It's the oxidation's from the salt water or the salt air, whatever the salt, salt and air salt.
Where was it sitting?
He had a car cover on it. It looked like it was in a apartment complex. But again, like I said, it's in the Bay Area, so. It does have an alternator. Yeah, so.
Looks like a lot of damage from the salt.
Yeah,
in the air.
Did a number on it, that's for sure.
All right.
Those are some, what, 2.5 inch header tubes? Or 2 1/4? Those are hella mean. Equal length headers. So we'll have to pull this off, pull the distributor out. I think it's a magneto. I think that's why it's so tall. There's a lot I don't know about this car, so we'll have to figure it out as we go.
So it won't start at all? He had it towed here?
Yeah. I mean, if you could drive it, you wouldn't be able to drive it far because that fan is super
Way too small.
undersized. Yeah, it's like, and it looks like it was leaking. So radiator's too small, which I don't know if you can even get a bigger radiator than that. But it's probably not an efficient core. Bigger fan, and it's probably armed by a switch, maybe. Doesn't look like it has a relay. So, anyways, but yeah, that's it. It is a race car. See if we'll get it running. It was fuel, so it's not like it's alcohol. So that's cool. We'll probably have to flush it out, the fuel system. Put new fuel in it. The fuel pump wire was smoked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Will it turn over though?
I don't know. I think it has a the battery is not there, but it should start up. We'll have to do a compression test. I mean, if this is a true race car, my guess is this thing has like 12 to 1, 12.5 to 1. So we'll have to figure that out. See what the cranking compression is. Maybe check the valves. Make sure they're adjusted properly. It must be a solid roller as well. So
Yeah, we'll know when we take the valve covers off too.
so yeah, it's easy to work on though. Everything's pretty reasonably accessible.
Yeah.
What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I think that it needs a lot of work to get it running. How long has it been sitting?
3 years. Since 2019. It's not that long, but
Could the salt air have messed up what's inside?
no.
No.
No. But the good thing is they had a carb pad on it.
For how long?
Looks like quite a while. It's clean in there, so that's
Okay,
cool.
well that's a good sign.
It seems like a small carburetor for the size motor.
Yeah.
I almost think it would need a demon. Not a demon, but
I'd like to see you rate the Chevelle race this.
I don't know. My guess is Chevelle will beat it.
Oh, we'll have to see.
I mean, this motor, without looking at it, my guess is it probably makes, I don't know, it's hard to guess. The product says, I don't know. I mean, it looks like it makes 1,000 horse, but who knows? If this thing makes even anywhere near that, it'll beat me, no problem.
The car weighs like a feather.
I know the car is, it's really light.
Oh,
so
really?
If it's even close to what it looks like.
And it's got a power glide in it.
Yeah, and it has big old meaty tires. My guess is I'll probably get smoked. But you never know. That's if they built it well.
Yeah.
Right? You never know.
Well, hopefully they did.
Well,
And it's not too much work.
I'll just make sure that I'll make it the race like not a quarter mile, but a half mile. For sure I'll win. 'Cause this thing is going to the quarter mile, and that's it. That's it. So there's some extra wires here.
Extra's good.
No, extra's not good. Anytime you have extra wires, it's not good. Any extra bolts or wires is not good.
But well, maybe they disconnected something, like the AC.
The AC is definitely disconnected. The AC is disconnected and the heater. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see.
All right.
I just want to. This is the introduction to the car arriving, so we'll work on it the next couple weeks, and then go from there. See what's going on.
Honey, I made you coffee.
Oh, nice. It's kind of chilly out here, so.
I figured.
Thank you.
What are you guys doing? Any progress?
Yeah. So Andrew fixed the wiring back here. He.
Don't tell me and it started up.
No.
Oh.
You said don't tell you, then it started, but then you want us to tell you? Is that what it is? So he fixed this line here. Where's that fuse that we had? Oh, I have it over here.
Okay.
So I had him put a circuit breaker instead of a fuse. This is is it 50 amp or 40 amp, Andrew?
What's that?
Is that a 50 amp or do we buy a 50 or a 40 amp?
It's 50.
So a 50 amp circuit breaker, and we upsized the gauge of the wire. But there's a lot of janky wiring here. You got some housing wiring, some what do they call it? They're called not lock nuts, but they're damn it. What they're called? They're called wire nuts. Wire nuts.
No, that's not for a car.
This is for a house.
Yeah.
Those are for house. For houses.
I recognize those from Caesar.
Yeah, exactly. This is what Caesar. He wouldn't do it with shit. The shoddy.
Right. No, but I meant the material.
Oh yeah. But this was the fuse that was in there was melted. That's what we said. Well, wait, where's it?
Yikes.
So yeah, it was melted basically. And I don't know. So the thing is, when they build these cars, they don't come with wiring schematics. You don't have no freaking clue of where the wires go. And there's some areas here where they have the wires go directly through this metal here. Mm-hmm. Check this out. So basically what happens is over time, this wire can chafe through this hole. Mm-hmm. And if you can see it, yeah. It can chafe through that hole and cut through the wire, the insulation, and cause a fire.
Yeah.
Because a fire.
The body's like a ground.
Yeah.
And then
it just shorts out.
positive.
So there's a lot of stuff like that.
Wow.
So we wired it up, put some fuel in it. Because before, I guess they were saying it didn't have any spark. So.
Okay.
I did do a compression test. It was only 60 pounds.
What's it supposed to be?
For something like this, I mean, depending on the camshaft and the compression, I would say if it's a race car dedicated like this one, like 220, 230.
Oh, wow.
Unless their cam is so huge.
That it's just bleeding
It's
off.
like a two,
overlap?
like a 310 at 50, where the valve just stays open. So, so what do we do? So yeah, so we checked the one of the plugs that has spark now, which is good. The gas has been there for about 3 years. So look at this. I don't know if you can reach over. Like it's yellow. Can you see it? The inside here. There we go. Nasty.
So you guys got to flush that.
Yeah. So
How do you even flush that out?
So we can pull the carb off and clean it out, but I just want to see if it fires.
Okay.
So go ahead and fire it and see.
Oh, I see. You have him getting in there because it's hard to get in there.
That too. But you don't need to get in. Just turn everything on.
Thought he was gonna get in.
It has 4 pounds, 6 pounds. Try it again. You know what we should do? Alright. We should get the battery charger.
Killed it.
It's a big motor. I mean, it seems like it has more compression than it lead leads onto bleed.
Maybe it's just that one. What about some starter fluid?
You back charger?
Uh-uh.
You know where it's at?
Well, why didn't you go?
I thought you were grabbing it.
I think isn't it in here? You thought you were gonna go get it. I think I want to make myself a studio apartment out of here. It's not in here. Hear me? I think I want to make me a studio apartment. So when you get on my nerves.
No, this is my space.
I think I want a shed like this. A she shed.
This is a he shed, so back out.
Go ahead. Wait a minute.
Good job, guys. Black stuff came out of the muffler.
Our stuff always works sometimes. It's fired up. This gas is so old.
Yeah, it's not gonna run for a minute.
It's nasty.
So the new gas you put in there will eventually cycle through?
Yeah. I put 5 gallons of a 110 ratio. I wasn't
Did
sure.
you pour some gas into that?
Did I?
Yeah.
No. We're gonna use this to.
Wow, that shit sounds mean as hell.
What? Spray it in as you rev it.
Yeah. Go ahead. Okay, Kelly. This thing, the potency of this fuel is like 0. Because there's fuel going in it.
That's a lot of oil pressure.
What is that?
It's like 80, like almost 90 at like 4 grams.
You're smoking over here.
That's just oil and burning off the. So what I want to do is actually let's drain the bowls and let some new fuel start to circulate through it.
Hey, so just so you know, it's just be careful with timing. That shit's hella loud.
Timing?
For the neighbors are gonna be pissed. We got
I
old neighbors were thinking I wouldn't make no more noise after 8.
hey, this is
Not this kind of noise.
This
is
isn't noise.
freaking insane.
This is music.
I know, honey, but I'm just saying.
I don't know what it sounds like.
Can you turn the fuel pump on real quick?
You play the video back, Andrew. It's super loud.
All right, kill it.
Andrew was like a cheesing. I told him don't even think about it.
Kill it. All right, so
What?
I'm gonna, huh?
I
Said
was
you were
telling you,
cheesing.
don't even think about it.
Let me have 2 11/16 wrenches, and I'll grab the 5/16 for the bowl.
What are you
Pull that
doing?
off, Andrew? Yeah.
What are you gonna try to do? Drain some?
Oh, you know, let me get a couple rags.
You probably should be using a plastic. No?
Where is?
What are you looking for? Shop towels?
No. Yeah, shop towels. I'll grab some more.
They're right there. Hella powerful, huh? Feel it?
No, not really.
Really?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound crazier than the Chevelle.
No, it doesn't.
Michelle sounds stupid.
Okay.
Honey, you just don't know.
It sounded pretty loud. I was in the garage when you fired up the
What'd I do with that wrench? What's that?
There's a difference between loud and mean.
I think Chevelle more bass still.
What is it you guys are doing right here?
I'm draining the bolts. He's gonna disconnect the fuel lines so that we could let the fuel cycle through. There must be a lot of crappy fuel in the line.
It'll probably sound pretty choppy at idle once it can
Idle on its own.
settle down.
So for him to get this straight, what does he got to do to the motor?
I don't know. I don't know. I think the radiator, the cooling system is going to be probably the #1 thing that needs to be changed.
To get like to drive on the street.
Yeah.
Needs
that's
a
what
new
he wants,
transmission,
right?
too.
That's all that was in there?
Dude, this doesn't even
Smell like gas?
smell like gas.
Ew.
Like ass.
Your ass. It's missing the G.
Yeah. Not in a literal term, obviously. Remember on Fast and Loud, the Asian lady?
Oh yeah. Ass monkey.
She's like, you ass monkey.
Is that show still even on?
Cheers.
That is freaking disgusting.
This is a
It looks like-
500-year-old aged whiskey.
Drink it.
I wonder if it'll even light on fire.
Probably not.
Yeah, where's the?
Oh my god.
This is a test. This is scientific.
Let's do it in the fire pit.
All right.
Okay, well be careful, okay?
So typically, the fumes alone would ignite. Dude, it does ignite, but man,
Well, but that's because you just put some new gas in it?
a little bit. But this thing doesn't have a return style fuel system. That's how you know what this thing is like.
That is gross too.
Takes a lot for it too.
Yeah.
But if it was pure gas,
It
Look
would
at
just, it would just go.
it would have.
One's back.
Damn, that's crazy. Like
No. Oh, there's one on each side.
Yeah. So did you unhook the line? So find a jug, Andrew, so that you can turn the fuel pump on and to purge the lines.
A jug?
The fuel jug.
Oh.
I think
Close to the car because it's warm. This is the best Mother's Day ever, guys.
good. You like that?
Yeah, it's fun. When you're not arguing with me.
This is science and fun to put together. Look at that. Oh man.
Ew. That is straight disgusting.
Straight diesel.
Poor Camaro. That is sickening. It's ugly. It's worse on that side. Look at it, Andrew. Is that worse?
Yeah. This is like whiskey. It's dark. This is blue label.
Black label. Oh yeah, just put it there so the dog can get it.
So who?
So the dog could get it.
Yeah. All right. So now we just gotta cycle the fuel system, and we'll need 2 jugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, one for this side and one for.
Return.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have a return, I don't believe. Just a manifold.
Oh, is there two then?
It's a manifold down here, but it's gonna come out of both.
Oh.
So.
You can't put both in one.
I think that's probably a good idea. Let's see. I'll go like this actually. I'll hold it. Go ahead and cycle the fuel system.
You got it?
Mm-hmm. Nasty. All right, stop. That's it.
Anything coming out?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're good.
That's all that was in there?
No, it started to turn clear.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and put these back on. That's how you know you're a genius. When you put some kind of Teflon sealant on an fitting.
Oh, yeah.
It's disgusting. What? You're a genius because what?
No sarcasm. I was being sarcastic.
You know you're a genius. I know, but what? I missed a joke.
They put some. They try to put sealant on these threads.
Oh, wow.
Even Mom knows that. You know, I need to get some of those aluminum and wrenches.
Yeah, no. She said, I don't think. You got to tighten the top one.
I know. I'm gonna just get it snug it first.
What time are you guys wrapping up?
Once
Turn it
it
down,
starts, it runs.
Hold on. As soon as it runs under its own power. All right, go ahead and cycle it.
Want to watch a movie later?
Sure.
Why are you looking at me all crazy?
We can watch 2-lane blacktop.
Is it still charging?
Yeah.
What?
2-lane blacktop.
I was thinking more like The Notebook.
No. Okay, it runs. It doesn't run well, but it runs.
It doesn't idle.
And no, it doesn't.
Well, were you expecting it to run well?
No. What are you doing?
Oh, my bad. That sounds pretty good, though.
These headers get super hot. I feel like this timing is really retarded.
I was going to say, probably timing. I was going to say, make sure it doesn't backfire in the arm.
Yeah,
reach it
that's
over.
up. I
Good
think
job,
it's,
guys.
well, it has 4-corner idle, I believe. Yeah, it does. So, I think there's still a lot of that cruddy fuel that's in the secondaries.
How do you get rid of it? Oh,
These right here. Oh, this is blown out. Or no? No.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
So how do you get that out?
Water.
So isn't it just going back in?
Yeah, just off floor it. So, go ahead.
You trying to burn it off?
Just kind of cycle through.
So when you do that, it just stays in there? It doesn't go back through?
It goes through the motor, but when he cranks it over, it'll just go out the exhaust.
Until it fires.
We gotta pull it. So we'll take the car apart, basically rebuild it, change all the seals. I just want to see if it runs. But now that we actually got it running, I want to do another compression test.
I was gonna say the compression is probably gonna be hard for it to idle with the compression that low.
Now that we have it running, it should the ring seal should improve. So let's see what it goes. I feel like the timing is really retarded. Yeah, that's not running all 8. No, it's running. It's black, but it's running.
Wasn't that black before you started it, right?
No. You know, hold on 1 second. Let me check something. Oh, no, it's not working. Alright. Just judging by the headers and how hot they are, I feel like the timing is really retarded. Alright, so I'm going to floor it. Go ahead and crank it. Alright. 90.
90?
Yeah.
Oh, better.
It's like the compression of a Model T. Let me do this.
It's gonna be hard to get to.
I don't think I got that on tape.
I'm sure you did.
I don't think I did.
You better.
I was looking down there. I think you can just stop.
That one's firing too. This thing, if it is that low in compression, it must have a huge cam. Like seriously, like a 290 or like a 310 at 50. Like 700. I guess the lift doesn't matter, but probably like 700 lift or something crazy. Because that dynamic compression is really low.
Well. Oh yeah.
What's that?
I was gonna say, I mean overlap too. Right.
What do you mean overlap?
Like lobe separation angle.
Yeah,
Overlap.
yeah. Yeah, the more the overlap, but it's probably it's hot, man. So it's 60 before when it was cold. It's 90. So we'll check this one. The rule of thumb is that they're within 10%.
You're gonna burn that.
All right, go ahead. Just crank it. Okay. That starter didn't sound happy. 90. So this thing just has a huge camshaft.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a 540. Right, this should have some decent compression. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter what size the motor is, but my guess is for a drag car.
Yeah, for a drag car, it should have like
I mean, this
at
is
least 12 to 1, right?
I would. I mean, if you're gonna be limited to the track only, why not go crazy? Weak.
I can pull second gear.
All right. So what? You guys probably done with this one
Yeah,
for tonight.
we're good for now. So
What's the next
the next
step plan?
step is going to be, we'll time it. I think the stripper's locked out, so we'll time it, and then we'll take the carburetor off. We'll rebuild it, change the gaskets, pump seal. I'll buy a rebuild kit from Summit tonight, and then I feel like that carb is super small. it looks like it's for a motor this big. It's pretty small. I mean, I would think like a Dominator, like 10 to 50. Maybe that's why
Like
they
at
were.
least your old car.
Yeah, 1,000. I have a 950. Caesar has a 950. Put on here. Yeah, ask Caesar if he wants to buy it. Well, we'll rebuild this one and see what it is. So yeah, we'll time it, rebuild the carburetor, and then we'll address all the other issues. The cooling system. But it's good news. I mean, it started. So that's good.
Ran for
Ran for a couple minutes. Or
Yeah.
not.
How long did he say it was sitting?
3 years? I think it was sitting longer than that. I don't think you can get fuel that dark for 3 years.
No.
More like,
unless it was like a Q16 type fuel.
yeah.
Oxygenated.
That fuel was like, it wouldn't even run on its own power. I had to use starting fluid. That's low potency. I mean, that's probably equivalent to lighter fluid for your charcoal. That's how bad that was. Like low flash point. Like it wouldn't run at all. So, anyways, I think it's sat longer than 3 years. I think it's probably more like 7 or 8. Is my guess.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, the good news is it has good oil pressure. Right.
Those has great oil pressure.
Those are good indicators. Another good indicator is the fact that both banks are the same compression. That's good. I didn't hear any loud noises.
No clinking.
No clanking. It's definitely a solid roller, that's for sure. So, I mean, everything is trending in the right direction. So, that's good.
Okay.
All right, till next time.